Hello, welcome everyone. I am Nancy, your host, your favorite Mexican. Welcome to another episode here on TBL. How is everyone today? Welcome to another TBL Thursday. I am Nancy, your host. If you are new here, I am the crazy Mexican that comes up every Thursday night to tell you the latest tea of what is going on here in the channel at Thin Blue Lane and just share some friends and some friendship and just some wonderful times and moments here with us. I hope everyone is having a happy 4th of July. It is definitely hot out here, friends. I don't know what part of town you are in, but July here in the South gets pretty hot. I actually posted a video not too long ago saying that the heat index was up to 112 and we were waiting for the rain to come because it was just so super hot. So I'm hoping that where you are is not going to be as hot as where we are as 112 and that you're having a happy and amazing and safe 4th of July this time around, friends. Maybe some of you might be out watching the fireworks right now and catching us on the replay, and same with our friends in other countries. And with that said, friends, I want to go ahead and take this moment to let you know and give thanks to everyone who caught the last live stream. It must have been very entertaining with my gangster chihuahuas, friends, because that live stream already has, I think, like over 700 views or something along those lines. It did well, and it is surprising of how many people would be interested in gangster chihuahuas. So thank you, friends. It is possible because of you, and this channel is successful because of you, and we've been gaining subscribers steadily, and I am just happy to be here with you and sharing this space. And thank you for supporting the channel, and thank you for our lurkers and the people that watch us later on. So friends, what is going on? What is new with the channel today? It is, like I said, 4th of July, and I have some surprises for you here on the channel today, friends. First, what time is it? Oh, we just started right off the bat. Yes, friends, as you can see, we are going to be talking about all of this wonderful stuff that I have right behind me. And since we were talking about the heat and how hot it is, let's pick up the subject again from our last live stream. I was telling you, friends, our saga of trying to get the RV air conditioning fixed in the living room, and we had a tech in a company come out that was supposed to fix it. And just today, friends, just today, finally, we got it fixed. The individual finally came out again and climbed on the roof and fixed it and got our compressor to work. But, friends, that took a while. Did it get fixed? Yes, but this company is just, I don't know, just not respectful of people's times. Yes, yesterday I got a text from the tech telling me I'm going to be coming over tomorrow. And this is the second time that he said he was coming and didn't show up, right? So this time, okay, what time are you planning on coming? Oh, probably about noon. Okay, but that way I know so I can put the chihuahuas away, right? And comes 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And yes, friends, no tech, no phone call, no call, no show, I guess you could say. And it was disheartening because I mean, like I was saying before, don't tell me you're gonna come on Wednesday or Thursday at whatever time and not come, and not only not come, but not call the customer and say I can't come or it's going to be later. Don't just completely blow me off. It's rude. It's rude. And it's not like it's a friend that, hey, I need you to do me a favor and come over and have a gander and take a look at my air conditioning, right? I had to get it fixed. And it was 5 days that I waited. I was trying to be, what else is noise? I was trying to be as patient as a saint. And I waited to see, it's like, let's see how long it's going to take him to get back with me. So I'm just going to wait. And the days went by and the days went by. And after 4 days, I think it was maybe on the fifth day, that I finally texted him, like, are you coming? Like, what is the next step? Is the parts here? Like, what is going on? Oh, yeah, the parts got here today. Okay. So are you going to come? Yeah, I'll come over tomorrow at noon. No, tomorrow at noon, I didn't come. I didn't show, nothing. So the text that I sent was, what is going on? We need to get this fixed. And I just said, we were waiting for you all day yesterday. And today is 4th of July, and I'm sure he did not want to come out and work on 4th of July. But you know what? You should have been here yesterday. You should have been here yesterday when you told me you were going to come and fix it. And then you wouldn't have to come out here on the 4th of July, right? And I was this close, friends, of just getting my money back and telling them, you know what? Just forget it. I don't want you to fix anything. Keep your part. Not to mention that they charged us over $500 for the air conditioning just to clean it. Well, now it included parts because it was some part that we needed for the compressor. But before then, it was just to clean it because it looked like this. Yeah, it was pretty nasty, and it did need it to be cleaned, but certainly not for over $500, ladies and gentlemen. Certainly not. Not for that amount. That is for sure. So friends, happy birthday, America, right? 4th of July. Welcome all the peeps, everybody that is coming and showing support. I enjoy being here so much, and I'm just glad that you are here. And I have some pictures and some interesting stuff to share with you, friends. Speaking of the weather being hot and being 4th of July, I decided to make this for Bill the other day. Well, first and most of all was because it was my birthday not too long ago, and I wanted cake for my birthday. And sometimes, I don't know, I'm picky, friends. I'm picky, y'all. It depends. It depends, but I'm picky when it comes to cake. And I told mom I don't want to spend the X amount of dollars and the cake be bad or sort of okay. Or so I'm just going to make my own because I know it's going to be good cake. Right? So, hey, RVing life, what is happening? Welcome to TBL Thursday. Happy 4th of July. Happy 4th of July to you too, my friends. And I decided to make this cake. Let me tell you about this chocolate cake, friends. And yes, the recipe is going to be posted up in the channel coming up. And this was just a plain old chocolate cake with strawberries. But Bill said it was the best chocolate cake he ever had in his entire life. And that is some kind of compliment. And I made it, well, almost from scratch. It was semi-homemade. I used the box cake, but I made my own simple syrup to douse the cake with and brush the cake with some flavor that had Kahlua and some Irish cream and some sugar just to give the cake that moisture that is just so delicious. I made my own whipped cream, of course, And on one of my last recipes, I had posted a buttercream recipe for a cake. And some individuals don't like buttercream, right? They don't want to do the butter and sugar because it's just too much. And some people just like whipped cream, like me. I mean, chocolate whipped cream. Are you kidding me? That is one of the most delicious things in the world. And yes, of course, I infuse that whipped cream with a little bit of Kahlua and some Bailey's Irish cream and some real. There's somebody walking in my background with some Hershey's chocolate powder, and it was to die for. The flavor was absolutely delicious. The only issue that I was having was that since it's actual chocolate whipped cream, like I said, friends, it was so hot. And the air conditioning in the RV in the living room was not working. And the heat index outside, they said that it was going to be up to 112. So I am trying to keep this cake from just crumbling and just for my whipped cream to stay. But once I got it all decorated and put it in the fridge for a couple of hours for it to set, it was absolutely amazing. And I'm glad that I caught it on video because like I said, I had shared a buttercream recipe, but I did not have a whipped cream recipe for the cake. And like I said, the recipe is going to be posted, but it was just one of the most amazing recipes that I had made in my entire life, friends. I cannot even begin to explain how delicious this cake was. I thought I had additional photos on here, but friends, it is just, I don't know. Have you ever had just the craving of just a slice of really good chocolate cake? And I ended up making this. I think it was at 10 o'clock at night. You'll see it on the video whenever I post it on the channel. I'm talking I'm talking to you, telling you it's 10:30 at night, and by the time that I finish this cake, it's gonna be 11 o'clock at night. But when you have a snack attack and you want a chocolate cake, is only my chocolate cake will do. And now it came out so good that I am eager to try new recipes. And I was telling my sister maybe a pineapple upside down cake. And Bill is not really big on pineapple, so I don't know. I really like it. It's one of my absolute favorites. But like I said, Bill doesn't like the pineapple. But then again, he likes everything I make, so he might actually like my pineapple cake. You don't know, right? All I can do is try. All I can do is try. And friends, there are going to be several surprises here on the show today that only you that actually got to show up today. Well, and eventually after the live stream, all the individuals that decide to come and show and catch the replay will get to check out our, well, it'd be my surprise actually, mostly for you friends to share some of my most amazing stuff with you, like this. Yes, this is one of my other recipes, ladies and gentlemen, of my lemon charlotte. And now that it's 4th of July and it is hot outside and it's 112 degrees, that you do not want to, let's say, turn the oven on to bake another chocolate cake, you can make this no bake lemon dessert. And this one I know Bill likes. This one is one of his favorites. I know that he actually likes and enjoys this dessert. And I made it for my mom, and it's also one of her favorites. And it's just something about the citrus, and it's just light and delicious and creamy that it just, every palate will like it. So we are going to dive into that, and I am going to have a little surprise for you. And speaking of surprises, friends, speaking of surprises, a lot of you have been asking me about how Bill is doing. I was watching Johnny's journey on her live stream yesterday, and she was also asking about how Bill was doing For those of you that are new, Bill recently had back fusion surgery, and he's just been trying to recoup. He's been trying to rest. He's been trying to take it like a champ, and I've just been trying to take care of him. And I've been telling him that all of you miss him and sending your well wishes. And he told me to tell you, well, actually, can I get a thumbs up? Let me have you, he can tell you himself.
Hey there.
And there he is, ladies and gentlemen.
How's everybody? Can you hear me okay, Nancy? Hi, Nancy. Can you hear me? Nancy, can you hear me?
I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Can you all hear? Can you type in the chat if you can hear? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
I can't hear you. That's bizarre.
The mic is turned on.
Let me remove myself.
That's probably not a good idea. I don't think that's going to work. I am saying something. Oh, they can. Okay. Experiencing technical difficulties.
I can hear you on the live stream.
You can. You can or you cannot. All right. Bye.
I cannot. There we go, friends. This is one of my learning curves when it comes to software. Jesus, friends. All right. I tell you what, let's just go ahead and do this, and we are going to move on to the next surprise. All right. Oh, here we go. Now, all right, friends.
Oh, I know you can see me now. They hear me now. How's everybody? It's been a minute and a half since I've talked to you guys.
There we go.
How's everybody? You got a setup where I cannot see the chat.
There we go.
RV lit. Oh. RV Living Life is here. Happy 4th of July. Anyway, for those of you that have been wondering, I had back surgery 6 weeks ago today. And walking around with the brakes on. In a lot of pain if I don't take the medicine, but other than that, I am fine. Good, doggy doggy. Nancy's going to set up for a little cooking surprise. She's going to show you how to make this cake she was talking about. And I'm going to get out of the way, but I just want to stop in and say hello.
That's it. That's all you want to say. All right, friends. You heard it from Bill. He's going to be hanging around here with me, and I am going to make the lemon charlotte with you, friends. Yes, we are. So get ready here. And this is going to be super, super easy. All I have here is just some limes, some evaporated milk, some condensed milk, some cream cheese, and some Maria's cookies, like my mama's name. Her name is Maria. These are like vanilla wafers, but you can use any type of, I don't know, biscuit or cookie that you actually like. And the ingredients are going to be posted up in the description box for this live stream. And I am also going to include the link for the video that I made for this particular recipe as well. So easy, anybody can do it.
I'm a little taller than your host, Piers.
Yeah, look at our size difference.
I'm like off the scale here.
Look how little I am.
Happy 4th of July, buddy.
You tearing up my set.
Those of you watching and now or watching in rerun, happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July, everyone. All right,
I'm going to show you how to make my favorite 4th of July. It won't take long. Bingo, my 4th of July beverage, Coke Zero.
No, this live stream is not sponsored by Coke Zero. Okay, friends. This is going to be one of the easiest recipes that you are going to make. And welcome to the chat, Orion Ross. Manita! Vamos a hacer Carlota de limón. To my non-Spanish speakers, I was telling our Spanish speakers, Orion Ross, that we are making my world famous lemon charlotte. I'm just getting my ingredients here. At least most of them, right? At least most of them. So what I'm going to use is going to be half a cup of lime juice. But first, I'm going to go ahead and zest some of these because I am going to use it for the lemon charlotte. And it just depends on how much, I don't know, how zesty you like it, right? I love the lime and I love the citrus. So I love a lot of lime zest. And I had made this recipe a while back in mango flavor, and it was really delicious. It was, I don't know what it is, but it's just something about this dessert that is just citrus and delicious and light, and it's not really heavy, and it just goes great with summer. And like I said, this recipe is going to be posted on the description box. And I am also going to post the link for the recipe I had previously made on the channel for you. But this time, after I made the chocolate cake, I don't know. Like I said, it came out so good that now I just want to make something else that is just light and delicious. But being 112 degrees outside, turning the oven on might not be the best idea. So I decided to make my famous lemon charlotte. So I want to know what is going on with everybody today. What are you all doing for the 4th of July? Are you doing anything for the 4th of July? There we go. And make sure, friends, when you are zesting your limes, that you're only getting the green part. Don't get it all the way down to the white because it doesn't taste good. It makes it bitter. It makes it bitter. You want to just keep the oils of the lime. That's where the flavor is. And this smells, I can't even talk. This smells so good. And especially because I can't talk. Since it's a no bake, it will make your house smell like, I don't know, like lemons. And you can mix this lemon lime, or you can even add some orange zest if you wanted to this. And this is a one-man show, so not through the power of television, all of a sudden it's already all zested. No, sirs. We do the zesting ourselves. Ourselves, okay? Well, I guess now I'm getting into character, right? I think we're going to use maybe about the zest of 3 limes. Like I said, depending how zesty you like it. I mean, look. Right? It just depends on how zesty you like it. I like it zesty and I like it lemony. That's why I make it, because it's citrus. And it is just the best. Here we go. And you just got to hold it right so you don't end up zesting your finger. That is not a good thing. Do not zest your fingers, okay? And you can also use the lemon juice that already comes in the bottle, but fresh is always best. You can't compare with fresh anything out of a bottle. So fresh is always best. Now we're cooking with gas, friends. I'm just making sure I'm getting some good zest out of this lemon. Like they say, get a zest for life. So yes, friends, we're just gonna hang out today. We're gonna be making this lemon charlotte. You're gonna get to hang out with me. Talk about our RV air conditioning experience. There we go. We're gonna be probably 2-3 tablespoons. That's 3 lemons. I'm just gonna go ahead and do one more just because I really like it zesty. And better have extra than not enough. And we need some for the garnish as well. I don't have elevator music to put in the background, and I'm not about to sing to you. To sing to you either. I've been told by my husband that I sound like a cat on a hot tin roof. If that tells you anything. And no, I don't feel insulted. I actually know I don't know how to sing. So that's quite all right. And I love cats. So I wouldn't mind sounding like a cat on a hot tin roof. After I get done with this, friends, I'm going to show you some pictures of what this is going to look like when it's finished. And I don't know, I guess the hardest part is just zesting your limes and getting your juice and all of that. And this is probably a lot more than what I need. But better to have extra than not enough. Here is my cold bowl, to which I am going to add 1 can of evaporated milk. And like I said, this is super easy and it's one of Bill's favorite desserts. And same with my mom. I haven't seen her come and hop on in here, but sometimes she forgets that my live stream is on Thursdays. But once she finds out that I made her favorite desserts, I know she's going to be one of the commenters down there below saying, I'm sorry I missed the live stream. I didn't know you was making my favorite dessert. Mira, manita de limón. De limón. All right. And this is going to be, what is this? 8 ounces of cream cheese. 8 ounces of cream cheese. It's almost room temperature. That's just to make it easier to mix with the mixer. Let's get the spatula. All right, friends, there is the cream cheese. We're going to put the cream cheese right on here. Without splashing ourselves, preferably. There we go. That's in our bowl now. Let's keep the clean area, okay? All right, and we're gonna need 1/2 cup of our lime juice, and it's going to be 1 can of sweetened condensed milk. And look how easy this is. We're almost done. I realized today I need a better can opener. I tried to save money at the dollar store, but I don't know. You get what you pay for, right? It's a little hard on the thumbs. It's just, you know. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. I usually lick the lid off of the condensed milk, but we're not going to do that on camera. Okay, so here is my sweetened condensed milk into my bowl, along with my 8 ounces of cream cheese and a can of evaporated milk. We're going to put all of that sweetened condensed milk in here. And this recipe, friends, you can make it all into like a cake dish if you're going to serve this, or the way that I like to do it now. Let's get all this goodness out of the can. Is I like to make it into individual cups and individual servings, and that way I can just have the cups in the refrigerator, and whenever Bill and I feel like having a snack, we just go reach in there and get it without having to bring the whole cake plate out and cut a slice and put it on a plate and etc. etc. All right, friends, here we go. That is it, and that's it. I have it all in the bowl. Let's go ahead and get our lime juice. Let's get a measuring cup. And we're going to use 1/2 cup of lime juice. And it's easier to zest your lemons and then use the juice. Don't try to juice them and then zest them. It's not going to work. Plus, you save money that way. It's just better. And it helps if I have a knife. All right, here we go, friends. Let's start with 2, and because they're pretty big. They're pretty big limes, and they look really juicy. So this might get us, we'll see how much lime juice we can actually get out of each one. And like I said, we're going to use about 1/2 cup. Sometimes I've gotten to use almost 3/4 of a cup just because, like I said, I like lime and I like the citrus, and I like it limey. And you can pre-make this if you want to. You can zest your lemons or your limes on the night before. You can go ahead and squeeze the juice out of your limes like I'm doing right now and just mix it on the next day. Can you all see me all right, friends? Yeah, and this is what the action is. I was checking out my coffee maker out there in the background. This is gonna be delicious with a cup of coffee. And speaking of coffee, since today was 4th of July, I decided to make Bill some seasoned pork chops, some smoked sausage, and some homemade mashed potatoes from scratch, and steamed carrots, of course. But we need dessert, right? We need dessert. We need more light. Let me cut another one. And he even asked me yesterday, are we out of chocolate cake? Yes, yes, we are. It was so good. That cake didn't last us but, I don't know, maybe 3 days, if that. Now we're getting there. These limes have a lot of juice, y'all. These limes have a lot of juice. And after these end up setting, of course, don't forget to follow me on social media on Instagram at the Blue Lane RV Life or Nancy.TheBlueLaneRVLife to check out the pictures of this deliciousness. And also I have to post the ones for the chocolate cake. I wasn't sure if I was going to wait until the video came out, but the chocolate cake was so good I just had to share it. I just had to share. All right, that's 3 limes, friends, and that's about a half a cup. But like I said, I like it limey, so I'm going to go ahead and add another lime that I had already zested. And you can make this with a hand mixer, an electric mixer, or even in the blender. If you don't even have a mixer, it doesn't even matter. Just put all of these ingredients in the blender. Open up your cans, your condensed milk, your evaporated milk, your cream cheese, your lime juice, and your zest. Oh, I almost got that in my eye. These are very juicy limes. Here we go, friends. Plus, I have that whole bag of limes, and they're good limes, and I don't want them to start getting dried out and go to waste. So I'm going to make something delicious with lime. Okay, here we go. Is 1/2. Let's just do one more, right? Let's just do one more. Just because I love citrus. And I have bought the limes to make this dessert. And if I have any left over, I was going to make some lemonade, but these limes were bought for this purpose, to share this wonderful recipe with you, friends, on this 4th of July on a surprise TBL in my kitchen. And thank you all for supporting me and being here with me today, sharing this delicious recipe. And like I said, check out the pictures later on social media. All right, this is going to be the last one. This is the last one. I always flip over my lime because you always have extra juice. All right, here we go. All right, my original recipe calls for 1/2 cup of lime juice. And right here, I have about 3/4 cups because I just like to put a little bit extra. That's the thing about this recipe. If you don't like it too citrusy, you can do a little bit less than 1/2 cup of lime. Or if you really like the lime like I do, you can just add a little extra 1/4 cup of the lime juice. So I'm just going to go and put this in my bowl. And I just poured these ingredients in here, and this is already smelling good. I mean, it's already smelling like lemon and citrus, and I'm going to go ahead and put about 2 teaspoons of my lemon zest. There we go. Oh, this smells so delicious, friends. Look at this. I better twist the camera instead of the bowl. Look at that. Okay, friends. Now let's mix it. There we go. Let's mix it. Safety first. Put your thingamajigs first before you actually plug it in. You don't want to be sticking your thingamajigs in and it's plugged in and your fingers are in there. No, friends. Safety first. Now we can plug it in. Okay, here we go. This is going to be a few minutes, so let's just all hang out with the mixer. No, that takes a while. And then we're just going to build our cups, and that's it. Got it all over the camera. Get your cookie. Open the box. Oh, here we go. And my cups. These are the individual cups that I like to use. Very handy. And they already come with the lids. And this is the best part. Get your cup and just layer. Put the cookie on the inside. Let's get a ladle. I guess this spoon will work since. And just layer your batter. Put 1 spoon of your mixture. Let's see what I'm doing here, right? Right? Cookie. Mixture. Cookie. You get the gist of it, right? And then just get some of the lemon zest, put it on the top, and there you go. Let's clean this up a bit with our kitchen towel. I like presentation, friends. There we go. And that is ready to go. You just grab your lid and put it on the top, and that's it. And your dessert cups are ready to go. And this one makes probably about 10 of these. So it's going to make you a really good batch. And let it sit in the refrigerator overnight. Probably overnight is best. Overnight is best, but a couple hours will also work. But it's best if you do it overnight. So that is it, friends. That is how you make my world famous lemon charlotte. I hope that all of y'all are going to have a fabulous and amazing 4th of July. Thank you for joining me on this live stream. I love you so much. Thank you to all of our members and all of our supporters. Manita, te quiero mucho. And thank you to everyone that catches us on the replay. Happy 4th of July. I love you so much. We will see you on the next one, friends. I am Nancy, your host.